Revolutionary greetings, man. It's your boy Haki, Kweli, Shakur. I'm at a different scene in North Carolina, as you can see, with the Confederate flag in the background. I came out here today because I just want to talk about a few slave conspiracies, man, and to make this emphasis of our ancestors' resistance and how it pertains to our struggle today and how we still fighting the same struggle as our ancestors, man. So I just want to say, first of all, I wanted to speak on the aspect of two conspiracies that pertain to our nationhood and nation building. And these slave conspiracies took place between, like I said before, 1802 to like 1831. But this earliest slave conspiracy I'm gonna speak on was in 1794 in Granville County, North Carolina. And I just want to give salutations to this freedom fighter ancestor by the name of Quillo. And Quillo was an ancestor who tried to organize a slave conspiracy and a slave uprising in North Carolina to start a new African independent nation. And he also wanted to do this by the way of voting in a new African nation. So that rebellion was quelled back. But also I want to talk about the slave conspiracy of 1802 in Bertie County, North Carolina. In this county of North Carolina, it was also a slave conspiracy of ancestors who organized and came together, and they said they was going to descend on the county of Bertie County and start a slave uprising, grab the arms, and by the time they killed all the white slave plantation owners, they was going to start their own nation. And this was heard from a witness in court records by a slave by the name of, I believe her name is Judi. And she said that these Africans that came to her house and they was telling her about the slave conspiracy on what they was going to do. They was going to, kill all the whites, and they was going to start all the black nation of their own. But to say this, Virginia had an influence on all these slave conspiracies because all these armed resistance against the system of slavery was taking place all over Virginia, southeastern Virginia. Then it pushed all the way into North Carolina. The North Carolina Africans seen what the Virginia Africans was doing, so they wanted to participate. So all this merged it together as one big wave of slave conspiracies from the month of May all the way up until the slave conspiracy in September of 1831, the same year of Nat Turner's slave rebellion. 2 slaves were executed, or they was punished in September 1831 for trying to start a slave conspiracy in another part of North Carolina, Fayetteville, North Carolina. So I'm gonna end it on this note. I'm saying that to say this, that our ancestors' struggle is still the same struggle of our struggle here in the United States today. You see what I'm saying? We still fighting for an independent new African nation. We still fighting for nationhood. And I'm gonna end it like this, man. We must understand that stiff resistance is a human right for new African black people, man. It's a duty for us to rebel and fight oppression and capitalism and imperialism, man. So just go back and study all the slave conspiracies, man, of 1802 all the way to 1831. And I just want to say salutations to all the ancestors in North Carolina, because I'm standing on North Carolina grounds where the Confederates, states of the United States, was located at. So I'm gonna sign off on that note right there, man. Haki, Kweli, Shakur, man. Free the land and stiff resistance to all our ancestors in North Carolina.